Domestic violence in Arizona is pervasive. Though we are the 14th largest state by population, we rank 12th in the number of survivors in domestic violence shelters and 8th in female homicides related to domestic violence. In Arizona, 1 in 3 women have been abused by an intimate partner in their lifetime. And every 44 minutes, 1 or more children are witness to domestic violence. In 1976, 6 women in Phoenix courageously took action to address the disturbing trend of violence against women in our community. What started out as an emergency shelter for women released from prison turned into a safe haven for domestic violence survivors. After the founders learned that the majority of the women had gone to prison for defending their lives against abusers, Sojourner Center was born. The center received its nonprofit designation in 1977 and opened the doors to a house with 16 beds, one of Arizona's first domestic violence shelters. Over the next 45 years, Sojourner Center has continued to listen to survivors and expand its services to meet their ever-growing needs. Our services today include 124 crisis beds, 29 transitional housing apartments, and specialized programs designed to help survivors overcome barriers for safety.
Sojourner Center is where my career started. I was here for 7 years as an advocate, as a case manager, as a community case manager, as a group facilitator. It's always been a program that I've held up as an example of growth, of change, because, the program is 360 degrees different than when I started. And I always tell folks that our program should be in a constant state of editing, because as things in the outside world change, and it rolls downhill, it's eventually going to impact us, and we need to keep up. We need to get training, do research, know what the best practices are, and be flexible and fluid and shift with that. It's a miraculous place. A lot of lives have been saved and certainly changed here.
Since opening the doors and with the support of our community, Sojourner Center has proudly served over 60,000 women, men, and children. Every day, survivors courageously make the decision to leave an abusive environment and trust us to walk alongside them for their healing journey. Our dedicated staff provides individualized services including safety plans for survivors leaving violent situations, a residential campus that has provided over 300,000 nights where families were able to sleep in peace and safety, a kitchen that has served over 1 million family-style meals to help survivors regain their strength, recover, and heal. A pet companion shelter that has served over 400 pets since opening its doors in 2015. This program has prevented survivors from having to make the heartbreaking decision of leaving their beloved pets behind. We provide programs that empower survivors through domestic violence education, case management, parenting resources, support groups for all ages, professional development, lay legal advocacy, and health and wellness services. We provide a community outreach team who serves survivors currently living in the community with the same level of resources and programs as those residing in our shelter. We provide a specialized youth and children team that ensures children are provided a comfortable environment to play, explore, and grow in, all while learning to heal from their trauma, being that over 50% of those that we serve each year are children. Our on-site licensed child care development center serves as a model in our community for its trauma-informed care for children of all ages. None of this would be possible without the incredible support of our community and individuals like yourself.
It's really important for me to support survivors of domestic violence because I think so many people suffer in silence. There's no real profile or picture or face of domestic violence. It's literally everywhere. It could be your coworker or your neighbor. No one chooses to be in that kind of a relationship. So getting out is also just as difficult. I know that because I'm also a survivor of domestic violence. I've been just a staunch advocate for this facility. I have supported it for the last 11 years and will continue to do so for as long as I possibly can. It's just a great institution. And I'm so thankful that, I'm here. I'm confident, I'm very successful in my own life, and I owe a huge debt of gratitude to Sojourner Center.
Since the beginning, our mission has not changed. Sojourner Center continues to take action against violence and is making an impact as one of Arizona's largest domestic violence shelters over the last 45 years. However, there is still work to be done. Support like yours is vital as we continue to overcome the impacts of domestic violence, one life at a time. Thank you for your support. We are better together.